If you know Logitech, one of the things that we pride ourselves in is the fact that we are a human-centered design company. So one of the things that we try to do is when we design products and solutions for consumers and for businesses, we start with the actual human at the center of the solution. And you may have seen that in the last decade, Logitech has more and more focused on design as the driver of how we actually compete and what are some of the solutions that we bring to market that are different than our competitors. And ultimately, I think that's what really resonates with the people that buy our products, the fact that we put the consumer or the customer at the center of the product design itself. Now, obviously, technology, like you said, is something that is now really embedded pretty much everywhere, and there's more and more competitors and more companies doing things with technology. And another way that we describe Logitech is we're not the farmers that actually grow the ingredients, but we're more the cooks that actually put the ingredients together. And so we could actually borrow technology that is available in the market in ways that we then actually mix it together that is unique. The way we actually create the recipe that is ultimately the product that our customers or consumers buy from us. The fact that we made design the pillar of how we actually bring products to market means that we're actually trying to create an experience that is unique for the people that buy our products. And therefore, yes, the premium aspect of the premium brand is such that we're actually trying to create something that, whether it's the material that we use, whether it's technology that we embed, whether it's how the actual product functions for you as a customer or consumer, is really centered to be something that is about the experience itself, right? So creating the experience that pulls all these pieces together is really ultimately what drives the quality and the premium aspect of our products. I think another aspect that has created that image as well is the fact that more and more we promote the values that we believe in, values around equity, values around sustainability, and try to embed them authentically in the products that we bring to market. If you take some of our B2B products that we have at the conference here, a lot of them are made from post-consumer recycled plastic. And usually people see that as something that could be a cheaper way to actually produce things, but ultimately for us it's about the value and the authenticity of the product being something that, if we put millions and millions of ISEs and cameras and devices out in the world made out of plastic, we have a responsibility to make sure that it's something that is actually as carbon neutral and as positive for the environment as possible. And so, ultimately, I think it is about creating that authentic brand, believing in the values that we promote outside, including equity and sustainability, and making design the driver of how we actually create these products and the experiences for our consumers and for our customers. I think the fact that we are originally a B2C business, right, and obviously everybody knows mice and keyboards, has actually played a big positive role for us as we went into B2B market. Because if you think about your customers in the B2B space, as individual consumers as well, and people that actually are looking for an experience that allows them to create, enjoy, and achieve more, independent of the fact that they're a business or a consumer, actually really drives a customer-centric approach that ultimately benefits the people that actually use our products, right? And I think that's something that distinguishes us from some of the competitors that are really a pure B2B player and maybe don't as much think about, put myself in the shoes of the human, of the actual customer that is using these products. I mean, if you think about digital transformation, it's obviously a term that's being used left and right in multiple ways. And whether you're looking at the consumers, where more and more, I have teenage daughters that are, now using technology to stream things live and create things online and be able to, almost maybe sell NFTs and things that are, kind of unthinkable for us, a generation like ours, maybe 20 or 30 years ago. And I think in that aspect of digital transformation, Logitech is playing a role where we're trying to provide people the tools for them to be able, if you want to be an online creator, if you want to be an online streamer, if you want to be a gamer or an esports professional, you can actually use the products and the technology that we bring to market to actually become that person, right? And more, we're helping, especially younger generations, actually make that leap and get into these type of careers and these type of roles. If you think about B2B, I think the digital transformation considerations that are happening today are a lot of them about AI, are about embedding technology at a level that is distributed across people and devices at a very, very granular level, IoT and things like that. And if you look at our portfolio of products in the B2B space, One of the statistics that people don't know maybe is, although we sell a lot of hardware products, a large portion of our engineering resources and teams within Logitech are more and more about software, right? And software is obviously playing a role where we enable AI for the benefit, for instance, of being able to have multi-camera orchestration of video collaboration, or being able to identify for a remote video collaboration attendee, what's happening in the room and what noise to pick up, right? So there's a lot of different aspects of software and AI that, for instance, is being embedded in our technology. And ultimately, I think we'll see more and more the merging of cloud, AI, IoT as something that really becomes how we also bring products to B2B customers. And I think, ultimately something that we can distinguish ourselves from competitors, because hardware at the end of the day becomes more and more of a commodity, or something that everybody can probably replicate from a competitor as well. And we actually obviously rely on teams that are across the world, and I think the globalization of technology has also allowed countries like, for sure, Poland, and unfortunately Ukraine now is in a bad spot, but we also had a team of developers in Ukraine. So I think across the globe we're seeing the emergence of being able to leverage the talent, and that also plays a role in our value around equity, and being able to provide equitable chances to everybody in the world in terms of participating in the economy, but also leveraging the products that we have that help them be successful in their own careers as well.